Welcome in back to Quick Picks. It's Monday. We've been gone for basically an entire week.
Oh, I was here Friday. I was rocking it.
Well, you were. You were here Friday. I had to turn around after camp, head up to Saratoga. We had a great time. Didn't really win much, but it was a great time. Yeah, that Darth Vader. It had an O in it, so it wasn't actually Darth Vader. Either way, it was a bloodbath. Dave did win a little bit of money, so that's always a good thing for everyone around him.
True.
So him hitting that 9-1 and handicapping it to a T. Shout out Dave for that. Other than that, I tried to give some expertise picks. I did say it on air. I didn't think that Sovereignty could be beat, but I really liked Bracket Buster behind him in a cold exacta.
Mm-hmm.
And I have never been so right in my life, but didn't place the bet.
Oh.
We were in the car on the way back to the airport, and Dan had the race on, and they kept saying, and Bracket Buster takes the lead. And I'm sitting back there just a hollow shell of myself.
That's tough.
But anyway, had a long week, but we're back now. As I said, it's Monday. And I'm not going to lie, taking a look at baseball this morning after not betting for a week was kind of intimidating, especially in this time, closer we get to October. Mm-hmm. The crazier things get. So whenever you don't bet it for like a week, you're kind of out of the loop.
Yeah, so we were in Wisconsin, which is not a legal betting state at the moment, so holstered our DK budget, our personal budgets for today, or when we're back. I was betting a little bit on Friday over the weekend, but back today with some picks. Who you got first?
So I'm going to go with my favorite ex-Astro, George Springer. Well, besides for Bregman. Bregman's probably my favorite ex-Astro because connection-wise. But personality-wise, I got to go George Springer for my favorite ex-Astro. But I'm going to take him over 1.5 total bases. It was plus 100 this morning. Not sure if it's still there or not. We do plus money Mondays sometimes, so that is considered plus money. But George Springer has been on fire. Absolutely just can't extinguish this guy right now. In his last 15 games, he's hitting .417 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombs. That's 5 home runs in his last 15 games. And the cherry on top, he's facing twin starter Joe Ryan, and he's hitting a clean 400. I'm sorry, it was 317 on the year, 400 off of Joe Ryan. So I'm going to take Springer over 1.5 total bases, maybe even sprinkle in a dinger, and we'll get over the total bases just with that.
You know what former Astro is back? That's Kyle Tucker. 3 home runs in his last 3.
I do that. You know what? I got to put Tuck up there too. King Tuck. I would say it would go Legacy because of Bregman, Springer, and Tuck. I think those are my 3. Garrett Cole can fucking kick rocks though.
I was just on a Zoom call for the baseball player fantasy football draft that Big Cat is in and I am the commissioner of, and Bregman was cracking me up because he kept joining the Zoom, but he couldn't figure out how to put his name in Zoom, so he just kept coming up as iPhone 81, which is the craziest.
Well, that's what happens when
iPhone 81.
Well, that's what happens when you've been so good for so long. You don't know how to run any. Like Dave trying to get on Zoom would probably be the exact same way if Austin's not right next to him. Do you not remember the day he was doing? I think it was Unnamed, and he had his headphones in and didn't realize that the speaker was on the fucking headphone.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't think you can't get into Zoom? Austin.
I bet Dave can get into Zoom.
I bet Austin does it, but neither here nor there. I digress. As I said, Springer was hitting 317 in the last 15 games, 5 bombs. Now he sees Joe Ryan hitting 400 off of him. That's what I was getting at. Little misspoken there by me, but everyone gets the point. Now on to Che.
I'm in the WNBA. I'm a fan of the Chicago Sky, who are the absolute worst. I think they're 9-27. A team that shares that record that beat them yesterday, who I've also been following very closely, is the Connecticut Sun. And the reason is because in June, I put in my original Frankenstein parlay, and I put actually a decent amount on it. It's to win $10,000.
Wow.
And the longest leg is already hit. But I need the Connecticut Sun to win under 11 games. They're at 9 right now. So I really want them to lose, ideally, the rest of their games. They have a pretty tough schedule.
How many more games do they have?
8 maybe, but they've won 3 in a row.
So your butt cheeks are clenched a little bit.
Big time. So
you think you could fit a penny between your cheeks right now?
If the Connecticut Sun win 10 games or less, the Cubs just advance to the NLCS. And Mike Evans catches for 1,000 yards. I win $10,000. But
that Mike Evans, I mean, could you imagine having all of those legs and sitting on Mike Evans till the end of the year? I mean, I know it's exciting for you as a fan, but how are you going to wait? Like, have the cash out's going to be fucking staring at you dead in your face every day when you open that DK app. No. You have discipline like that?
This record specifically, like they got it in the last throw of the season last year. Like they make up
okay.
To get it to him.
So he's one of the guys that he wants to hit that initiative at the end of the year.
If he does it this year, he breaks the record. So yes.
Yeah. So Mike Evans, knock on wood, if there's not a season-ending injury or anything like that, should get it home. Yep. And then as long as the Suns just stop winning, ladies. Don't play like a girl. Don't play.
Girls play. They're playing the defending champion tonight. They're playing the New York Liberty and
the Libs.
The Libs. The New York Liberty.
Don't look at me like that, Owen.
Are a great team, defending champions. They're in flux right now. They've lost 2 games in a row. Sabrina Ionescu, who is, I would say, their second best player, pretty safely, missed last game. She is going to play tonight. Brianna Stewart, who is their best player, is probably going to be returning tonight. Natasha Cloud is their point guard, is questionable. A lot of influx, and they are playing a Sun team who's playing pretty good basketball. And they're not just beating like the Chicago Sky. Like they're playing well the past couple of games. They've won 4 of their last 10 games, but 3 straight. And they're 12.5-point dogs tonight. Do I think they're going to win? Not necessarily, but they have beaten the Liberty this year. So I'm just saying, take the 12.5 points, and I think it's going to be a closer game than most people think. If they got blown out, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't hate it. But I think this will be a closer game than anticipated. So give me the Connecticut Sun to cover versus the New York Liberty.
And I will say it is my fault. I did not ask in the top of the show, but chat, filter in picks as soon as you can and make sure they are winners. I am tired of losing money responsibly. I would like a winner tonight. A good meaty parlay would really make my day. So chat, start chatting it up, putting all the winners in there. And Owen, let me know when you find something you like. How was your weekend, Che? While we wait on the chat.
Great weekend. Sun's second flag football game, scored his first touchdown.
That's huge.
Only touchdown for the team. Great play too.
That's huge.
Excited about that. And yeah, had some dinner with some friends last night. Nothing like crazy exciting. Watched some WNBA, which sucked because the Chicago Sky lost to the Sun, but the Cubs 3-game sweep.
That's what I'm saying. I was out of baseball. I really wasn't looking at anything at camp, and then turned around and I had to cap Saratoga, so my brain was all on horses. And I look back at baseball and I'm like, what?
I'm a little bit mad at myself, and I'm sure this happens to everyone. So I've been very into the Cubs the past couple months, as some have seen. PCA is my favorite player. I think, if I'm being honest right now, I think he's my favorite athlete right now.
That's a big thing for you.
Yeah.
So over any Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
I mean, I think I love all. Like, I don't
have
have like
a favorite of all time?
Larry Johnson.
So how close is PCA now to Larry Johnson?
It can't measure because I was like a little kid. So he's like my hero.
Your hero.
Yeah.
Got it.
So PCA's not my hero, but like
right now he could be.
He is so captivating on a baseball field, and they're playing the Angels West Coast trip Friday. They usually play at like 1:20 our time, but even so, most of their games start at like 6 o'clock our time. So I'm watching most of the games. They're playing the Angels. I had a long in California, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We were in Wisconsin all week, super tired. I'm waking up early with the dog every day. I went to bed early. PCA hit the game-winning home run in the 9th.
Damn, that's a tough one to miss.
Turned out next morning, son woke up with me. It was like, oh, let's watch the Cubs highlights. I was like, oh, I legit, yeah, first thing in the morning, like, I don't know what happened. Like, I went to sleep early. It was a tie game when I went to bed. top of the ninth inning. So it wasn't a walk-off, but like top of the ninth inning.
I kind of felt that way. I was
run.
in Florida for whenever Correa hit his first home run back as an Astro.
Yeah, you texted about that. Yeah.
And I was kind of crushed. I was like, damn, I want to go home immediately and pull out my Correa jersey back out. I had retired it. Didn't think he was coming back, but don't have to spend money on another jersey. We just got him back, baby.
Same number?
I believe so. 1.
Okay.
What is the chat saying, Owen?
Chat has Blue Jays run line.
So Blue Jays
Look at Owen with the baseball
which is
lingo.
George Springer could have helped that one out. And then you have the Suns to cover. And that pays at
plus 756.
756. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. I didn't want it 800. I wanted it exactly at 756. So thank
Blue
you,
Jays
Owen.
run line is big time plus money plus 144.
I
And you
believe
have
the Blue
total
Jays
bases?
are still in the lead. I think it's Blue Jays, Yankees, Red Sox. But again, I've been out for a week, so things definitely could have bobbled around, especially I don't know if Boston won the third game of the series. I know they won the first 2, and then Crochet pitched the third game of the series. Didn't know. I think they did win that game, actually, 12-1.
So
the Boston might have jumped ahead of the Yankees, but I'm not positive.
Slight change. Owen, I don't know if you did this on your side, but the number for the Sun game has moved to 14.5. So let's go with just the standard line because, again, it looks like Sabrina Ionescu and Brianna Stewart will play. So we're going to go 14.5 for the Sun. It would open at 12 this morning, 12.5 by Showtime, and now it's 14.5, which give me that. So it's plus 663.
663.
George Springer, 2 plus total bases. Blue Jays run line minus 1.5. Connecticut Sun plus 14.5.
All right, you heard Che. That's the parlay. Anything else you want to chat about before we get out of here? No.
There's a lot of stuff going on in our office, so
there's too much stuff going on.
I don't know if we're supposed to say a lot of it.
No,
But
I don't think we. Oh, do we have an ad read?
Yeah, Che, it's on your chair, or it was.
All right, Che, it's on by your feet. Che is going to tell you about the wonderful people, I'm sure, at DraftKings Sportsbook as soon as he grabs his little piece of paper.
Just put the parlay in plus 663.
Shout out, Che.
Oh boy. So, we're obviously sponsored by DraftKings. New customers bet $5 get $300.
What? Usually it's $150.
Instantly. It was $150. What was $200? Now it's $300.
Wow. Shout out
DraftKings. This is for
DraftKings.
college football /NFL. Stay in on the action and use your bonus bets on the DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of betting. DraftKings has got you covered. Bet on live in progress games right as they happen. Sign up using promo code QuickPicks. That's one word. Quick Picks. The crown is yours. $300.
It's a lot of money.
Pretty good.
Almost want to have a fake ID and re-register.
Wouldn't do that. Never would do that. Real ID only.
That would never happen because I follow the rules. All right, so shout out to DraftKings, the best and only sportsbook we use here at Barstool. It feels so great to be back from camp, being back in the office with my guy Che. Make sure you follow us in the Barstool betting group so you can see the parlay that he just put in. All you have to do is hit the toggle button and you are riding with us. Again, only sportsbook we use here. It's the best. Again, $5 deposit gets you $300 in bonus bets. Quick Picks is that code. The crown is yours, indeed. And that was Quick Picks for today. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully 663 richer.
Yep. See you guys.